Could it hit you twice? No evidence those who beat coronavirus are immune from getting it again, World Health Organization says. There is no evidence to suggest those that survive coronavirus have immunity, the World Health Organization has worryingly stated. Senior WHO epidemiologists warned despite the hopes governments across the world have piled on antibody tests, there is no proof those who have been infected cannot then be infected again. The British government has bought 3.5 million serology tests, which measure levels of antibodies in blood plasma, even though they are not definitive of growing levels of herd immunity. Many tests being developed are pinprick blood tests similar to widely used instant HIV tests and measure for raised levels of the antibodies the body uses to fight the virus. Dr. Maria van Kerkhove said, "There are a lot of countries that are suggesting using rapid diagnostic serological tests to be able to capture what they think will be a measure of immunity. Right now, we have no evidence that the use of a serological test can show that an individual has immunity or is protected from reinfection." She added, "These antibody tests will be able to measure that level of seroprevalence, that level of antibodies, but that does not mean that somebody with antibodies means that they are immune." Drive van Kerkhove said it was a good thing that so many tests are being developed. But she cautioned, "We need to ensure that they are validated so that we know what they say they attempt to measure they are actually measuring." Her colleague Dr. Michael Ryan said the antibody tests also raised ethical questions. "There are serious ethical issues around the use of such an approach and we need to address it very carefully. We also need to look at the length of protection that antibodies might give," he said. "You might have someone who believes they are seropositive, have been infected, and protected in a situation where they may be exposed and in fact they are susceptible to the disease." Dr. Ryan said the tests had to be used as part of a coherent public health policy. The WHO is due to issue updated guidance on the issue this weekend. On Friday it was revealed coronavirus deaths in the UK have jumped to 14,576 after 847 more people died in hospital. But the death rate appears to be leveling off as it has stayed roughly between 750 and 850 for the past 5 days. The Department of Health confirmed today that 108,692 people have tested positive for the deadly bug, up 5,599 from yesterday's figures.